Hey everybody, welcome back to Humankind. As I did last time, I adjusted the build orders? No. The build lists here, the construction queues, that's the word my brain wouldn't produce, a little bit off screen so we can save a bit of time getting more turns done. Not too heavily though, and you will see, you guys will see it if the cities pop up. And yeah, that's about all that I did. We're pretty much on the verge of declaring war on the now Huns, previously Hittites. I just want to make sure, I think we have one kind of undefended flank. I don't see them coming through here. And if they do, we got a couple scouts here that at least could hold them at bay for a minute or two. And we're going to immediately rush for their capital with our strongest army that we have here. But here's a bit of a weak spot, that if they have an army rummaging around here, they could send it through there. So I want at least a scout there to slow him down a turn or so. Problem is they are far behind in the hinterlands. So we'll maybe get a unit built in Memphis or something, like at least have one almost done, and I can take a turn by the way before babbling, and then we might just send them here and be able to react at all and don't have to stop our siege or whatever we do. We've unlocked new gameplay. Okay. Units are now able to embark. Land armies turn into transport ships when they go from a land tile to a coastal tile. Oh! Army costs all movement points. Okay. That actually I wasn't aware. So we can't build those. No, that's not. That's weird. Okay, we'll find out anyway. I think we have a scout here. Yes, we do. So we could find out, or we don't. Okay, so we can embark into water, but I'm not really interested in this. There's some kind of lair there with the aggressive creatures in it. I don't care. I just want to explore the land here now that we have open borders with our dear neighboring friends. Empire number 3, right? The Assyrians. Love that they number them, but then here there's no. I'm sure that's gonna be changed in the release. Anywho, we got a new star, so we are actually ready to take our empire to a new. Yes, we are. Crazy. So we can already. The Franks. What do you know? Oh my god, they have a lot of bonuses. Okay, so that's some homework for me, but we're far from actually wanting to do that. Because if we look at our competitors, none of them are even close. Aren't these guys... Are they not even in our era? Are they still in... No. That can't be true. Well, actually it can. They only have like 2... No, they have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, no, that can't be. So they're rather close to picking the next era, but it's not that scary to me. I mean, they maybe take off one of the choices, and that's about it. You might pick a culture. Remind me later. Okay. So, we got the idle army here. We'll just skip one more turn and move around the ones we already gave orders to. Okay, so I think we explored this land pretty well. How long will you take? That is 6 turns, okay. 7 turns to come marching here. I think we'll bring him home definitely. And then we'll decide what to do. Yeah, there's not much else we could do at this moment. What about you? Ah yeah, we're exploring here. There's one more region we have to settle though. So maybe it's faster to bring you home. It indeed is. Actually, it's faster to bring him to this border over here. So why not let's do that and bring these guys into this region. For some reason last time, but I mean it was late and I was pretty tired, but for some reason actually bring these guys here. Get out of the way. There. For some reason I thought these two regions are connected, but this middle region here is not connected at all. So that is still up for grabs, and I should settle on it, which I didn't really see. Okay, and also I'm gonna pick one of the civics because we're about to get, yes, we're about to get a new civics points. I don't really need more influence actually. And with the amount, we could get liberty and we could get progress. So let's see. Here we can get some progress, but I don't understand this. I'm gonna go for celebrating on new cities. The attach outpost mechanic, I really don't understand. It costs 25 influence to do this. Absorb city. Oh, okay, that might be when we go to war actually. Yeah. Absorb city. Doesn't really tell me that. I'm gonna do one check, but so we can have this here, right? Open the list of adjacent outposts to attach to this city. There's none. How about here? How about you? Okay, we can click attach. Gives the ability to attach its territory to the adjacent city. Requires an administrator in that city. Okay. So it'll cost 25. I mean, and lowering that by 20% is going to be... meh. We make 112 per turn. It's just not useful. I don't understand if that's going to be a major influence saver later on, but I think we're going to slow our progress down a tad bit and get celebrating new cities. And there we go. Because I fear if we don't spend our civic points, we don't get new civics available here. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's end the turn. As you guys realize, I'm really not that familiar with the game yet. There's lots of things to learn and lots of things I don't know. Sadly, there's just no time to delve in all the details. But I'm sure gonna spend some time on the dev blogs and on the tutorials and whatnot to learn the game better before its actual release. Also, one thing I did, I turned the outposts into cities because I think most of them, yes, most of them are able to do that. Question is if we need to wait 2 turns. Why you bring this screen up every time? No, here. We got 11, so we can take, if we take these two, we have 12, 13, with this one in the middle 14, and then we need the Huns, yeah, and then we'll be good. Okay, Brixia. Well, what do we have here? A decent amount of production already. Barely sustenance level, so we might start off building a nice tree somewhere. We have plenty of industry here. Let's check. Yeah, we got plenty of industry that we could expand to as well. How about we turn this on? But we also get good amount of food from the harbor. Well, yeah, I think we'll go with the tree. Even though these regions up here are interesting for industry. Maybe this here is also interesting. No, I think we'll go here. Can build a couple farm districts there if we needed to, but most of our food's gonna come from the harbor. And the artisans' quarter will get some coffee going. Honestly, I think we'll just buy this one out. It's gonna help the entire empire and the city a little bit. So we're just gonna buy this out. Yeah, +2 food per farmer. We don't have farmers there, but we have 5 extra stability. Which, oh, what the hell? 100. How you get 100 stability? We have -30, no? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we got the tree and we get that in 1 turn. And then we'll go for... we have a lot of forest stuff here, so let's actually get the lumberyard done. And with the tree, I think we'll have access to these rocky fields, so we'll get these stoneworks as well. We also have a couple here. Can't reach them yet, but we will be able to reach them when we build an industry quarter here. Or here. Also tempting. Yeah, but let's first see how that plays out once we have the tree there and these tiles available. And then we'll go back to it. Okay. Idle army. I think it's about time. I think it is about time. We're currently busy in Memphis, though. Do we have any... No, we didn't have any food growth. Any population growth. We have one eminent in 2 turns here. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. Do we already go for it? I mean, these are really quick to build. So we'll queue this guy up like so. And we'll have him in actually like so. I want that extra population first. And that should be, I think, enough. And then we'll build one over here in Pyramses as well. And that should do it for our military forces. We'll get new population in 3 turns. So how about we squeeze something in here? What do we need here? +5 flat science, but it's 2 turns. Do we have something cheaper that could be useful? Not really. Fortifications, meh, not really necessary. Unit production cost, sure. So shove you in here, and then we'll have the 1 population, and then we'll start the production. I think that's good enough. Okay, let's see how war works in this game. So that's going to be our first one. We're going to declare war on the Huns.
I made demands, reasonable ones.
He has sent you a white peace proposal. They're awaiting my answer.
For a glorious defeat.
This
ongoing conflict serves neither of us.
No, not really. We just started the war, I think. And we'll go on. Actually, I want to besiege it from here. Let's go in here, and I'm hoping they'll rush and try and defend this city. What is this? Display more information about the event located here. Oh. A culture's heritage. The capture of the great city of... What? Was a proud day for the Empire. Marching through its gate... What? That was anticlimactic. However, it was clear that the defeated citizens were equally proud of their own colorful culture. What do we make of their customs and rites? Okay. Cultural blessings. We can go for +5 turns before being converted by others' influence on territory. Or we could just get more influence on the main plaza. No, I like that one. I like more influence because I like my stability. Certainly like my stability. Okay, what happened? Attitude changed. Yeah, I can imagine that. And new grievance available. Acknowledge. Okay. That was really anticlimactic. How's that? Now we just own this? And it's administered? Jesus, that is fast. Okay. What do they have? They just built a couple of these. They don't have any districts, if I see this correctly. And that's this whole region here. Okay, so they do have 3... They have a couple spearmen. Those are not great... Not great opponents, but as long as they can't reach me, there's no problem. And they got Hunnic Horde. Yeah, that is a problematic unit right there. But other than that, they don't really pose any real threat. So we'll send the army over here, I think. Definitely want them on the high ground. And we'll come up the high ground from this direction, yeah. I think that's good. Just bring him here. Like so. Okay, and we own Hattusa. I'm just still overwhelmed, guys. Sorry, what can we do now? Occupied by me, and then what? Oh, but I can't do anything in it? Okay. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so now I would have to... War resolution. Treaty straight. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how that turns out. Apparently this will be mine at some point. I just don't know. I don't see a countdown anywhere. Don't really see how this works. I have a bit of a stability problem, though barely can manage. What now? 5 districts here, that's great. We now have these resources though, so... Hey, I'm not complaining. Certainly not complaining. Okay, remove all units. Nothing happened here. It's also great we can we get to see these. Oh, what do we have here? Da 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 da. Is that a new continent? Nice. We really need another ship, or 2 maybe. Where did we build the first one? Down here in Tebes, right? It takes quite a while to ship it. Well, actually not that much time. And Tebes is a very productive city, so let's actually get there. But it does cost me. No, I don't want my completed. Oh, God, moron. Was that what I did here? No, I can only see the completed infrastructure, okay? That's why it switched to the tab completed. I'm gonna go to constructions. But now I can't see them anymore. Okay, maybe we switch. No. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so now we can only build units apparently, and that ship will also cost us 1 population. I'm not sure if I want to spend that, but we'll end the turn. Well, we got a new star. One of many excess stars that we'll get. Okay, they got 1 rider unit here. Another... it's just a scout here, so that doesn't really bother me. Though I might want to actually send in these guys, yeah. Can they deal with you? Yes, they can. Why are they so strong? Ah, because we got these reinforcements. Okay, so now they will run. Which is fine by me. It did trigger a battle though, which is not fine by me. Dadgummit. Okay, new city here. Actually, not new city. Yeah, that is one of the experiments I had. And now this works again. Really weird. Anyway. Yes, great. Okay, so we built... what was one of the things I did off screen is I built a food district here next to the tree. And the plan being we can then expand, like build a couple food districts here. And then build merchant districts around it, right? Yes. That is what I wanted. Like up here. And we'll make this... Or maybe even down here. But we already have abundance of food. Yes, we do. So... Let's see where we can plant industry districts. They are recommending it here. But that would also be where our merchant districts goes. There's really nothing else here. I mean, that little bit of industry. The problem I'm having is like, how else are we gonna get industry? Probably we're just not gonna. I mean, is there anything we could... These are stone fields here that are gonna become accessible. So maybe if we build a market quarter up here, it's quick enough. Really don't have a food problem. And those here are, yeah, they're also not very helpful. And we already built the stone fields, so that is already factoring that in. Let's go with the food market there. And since I won't build a harbor, we can't build this. I mean, we can get extra industry on river, but that's also not going to help us here at all. Barracks and stuff, certainly also not. And science is not really relevant yet. Yeah, I'll just have to see. Okay, what's going on here? The flooded lands. The Great Dike was constructed in rapid time at your behest. And a provident choice it turned out to be too. The deluge didn't relent, but despite the endless rains, Duro Vernon and its people and property remained safe. Prosperity. I was somehow reading prosperity there. Only suffering some wet and shivering skin. Better yet, the farmland became even more fertile in the rain's aftermath. So now we'll have a bountiful whatever. Nice! We're still at sustenance level, but hey. Soon we will grow. I am thinking of supercharging this region. But yeah, we have different problems now. And they have stuff to do, so great. Okay, they're coming around with the white piece.
I have a proposal.
Oh, trade luxuries, okay. Yeah, sure. Can do that.
Glad.
Currently don't have any quarrels with you. So... Oh, these guys are second. Did they already pick one of these cultures? No, they didn't. So they just came to our era, really. To the classical era. Crazy to think that. So we're a little bit ahead. Just a tad. Sorry, guys. Certainly not going to go up here. No, don't want a war declaration. Some barbarians here. You guys cannot move up here. Why can't you see that? Okay. How are we going to get there? We cannot move through here. We're going to have to move around here. Ah, game. Why can't you see that? Okay. Any change in Hattusa here? Nope. None. That is weird. Do we get that after the war? I really wonder how that works. Craftsmanship researched. That's going to give us an artisan workshop. +1 industry per worker. Pretty cool. And charcoal kiln, which is going to boost our industry nicely. New star. More population in Tebes. And my army is lost at sea. We'll actually check this out. Ooh, that is a bit risky. Is this here? This here is coastal water. Can we reach it? Yes, we barely can. Ooh. Congratulations, your initiative is leading your people to greatness. Be the first to discover Lake Baikal. Okay. Where's a lake here? Is this a lake? No. Is this a lake? No. Is this here the Great Lake? Yeah, it is. Extra influence, extra stability. Nice, nice, nice. And we barely made it to coastal waters here. But this certainly doesn't qualify as a continent. So, but we have some island regions that we could settle on. Which is quite nice. And we are through with the science already. Okay. We can just get games, extra stability. Don't need this. Foreign outposts. I'll take the extra administrator. Don't need any of this. Commons quarter is interesting. Ballista is interesting, but it doesn't look like we're even gonna need any siege. So, parade nitrates. Plus 15% ransack gains. That might actually be relevant. Okay, that's about it. We're just finishing up with the tech in this era. While Savati is idle. Well... Ah, this is a bug here, okay. This is kinda annoying. What happens if I click one of these invisible? Okay, so they still work. They're just invisible. Huh, okay. So I gotta make sure I memorize how to reproduce this. So if we select one of the occupied cities and then we deselect one, we'll end up in the completed tab, and when we switch back to the constructions, it's not visible anymore, but it's fixed next turn. Anyway, what I wanted to do here has to do with districts, which is a little bit annoying because we cannot see them now. Yes, actually let's switch this on here. Okay, so we built another science district here. And we have a +8 here now. Potential +8. But how are we gonna do with industry districts? Where is that? Obelisk of the Gods. How did we get the Lighthouse of Alexandria? What? Okay. Interesting. Marcus Quarter, there we go. +17. Yeah, that was the point of this exercise. It's gonna be pretty great down here. The question is, do we already stop with the science districts or do we build a couple more? I think... Farmer market. Ah, man, this is annoying. Research quarter. I think we build a couple more. Like one here, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go around here with the industry districts. Yeah, just one last check. Nematon, farmers, and Marcus Quarter. Here's +17, +15 we get from here. That would also work nicely. Up here's +3 everywhere. So if we build science here and here, actually just here should be fine. And then here we could expand on. We can then... we might... I want this +3 here. That's my point. If we get to here though, build industry districts here and there. Or here and then here and there. There's no right choice here apparently. Quite difficult. Especially if you can't see what you're building. So we'll have science here and there that we didn't reach yet. So I think we'll go with these two and then build the industry accordingly. Yeah, that's gonna be our research city. Okay. That's going to be that, and yeah, after we finish that, we can then place the industry quarter. Actually, I'm also going to sneak in one of my scouts. Hey, guys. Okay, so they have some defenses here. We can sneak in a second unit. And now this should be much easier. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you weren't distraught by the easy... It's like a little anticlimactic what happened with the Huns, but they might have some reserves. I mean, no, they don't really have that. They have 2 territories left, and we're closing in on their last one. So the Huns are soon not going to be with us anymore, but that is okay. I hope you're going to be with me with the next episode, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you around for the next one.